Again, our black and white. It's just a clean look, nice for this time of the year. This can be made in solid all-one colors. It can be eliminated. This can be eliminated, and the shoulder piece is just an add-on. It's really a strapless dress. This is our beautiful crepe pant, and this will substitute what you would have worn velvets for. Also comfortable for entertaining. Just a wonderful travel pant, navy or black. And we alter free, remember, so just bring your shoes so we can get the correct length for you. But this is our new fabric in our magic pant, navy and black. This is in stock right now. Be pretty for rehearsal parties, for moms. Again, black and whites we love. A bit of a cocktail dress, dinner dress, great for traveling. We gift wrap our gift certificates, and they can be of any amount, $10, $25, $50. It's a nice start for someone to come shopping. For $50, somebody could buy hair ornaments, underwear, little things like that. Maybe a pin, a brooch, earrings. Our cubics or cone earrings are $39 for our studs, and they make a great gift. Let me show them to you. So these come in silver or gold and in different sizes, and they're beautifully set, similar to real jewelry, and they're $39, and we gift wrap them. It's a lovely gift. And they're particularly nice for traveling when you might not want to have to keep up with your fine jewelry. This is our gift wrap. I'm wearing is part of what I call our Kate Middleton collection. It looks so much like what she would wear. It's beautiful, it's washable, it comes in winter white or black. Pretty for a bride. The suit also is very nice. This could be worn for Kentucky Derby, for Easter, even to get married in. One of our evening bags. This comes with a shoulder strap also. It comes in black or gold. And these are variations. Beautiful clutches. You can fit a phone in there. They're also a nice gift. A lady can always use another evening bag. So during gift-giving season, a lot of men will buy the little handbags and put a gift certificate tucked in it. These are French garters, and the girls would wear them under fuller wedding dresses. They're beautiful. They're made with chantilly lace. I finished them with little pearls. Some of the ornaments that we put on the hats. Knit collection, and it's wonderful because it comes in all these colors. It's the same fabric that St. John has used over the years, but St. John now has a new owner, so they're not doing this fabrication anymore. We've been doing these since the early 80s and have people who build a collection of them. For instance, this is beautiful. It comes in many colors. You can wear the split in the front or the back. You can have a short skirt made. You can wear it as a cardigan open with a camisole under it. Something like this we've done long, with long sleeves even. So we adapt it to your figure and your specifications, one by one. Tail dresses in it. Something like this can be worn at an angle, like this. Higher in the front, lower in the back. Can be done with or without stones, can be done long or knee length, or your length specifications. They travel well, and they're very sophisticated. I just love the knits. The pantsuit. We love to accessorize it with scarves. Absolutely gorgeous. The quality is beautiful, and again, each piece can be worn separately. The local people do dress to dine, okay? There's certain restaurants that don't allow jeans. For instance, Gala. It's a great place to lunch, have dinner, but you would wear something very proper there. And whether it's daytime brunch time or evening. This would be one of our kimonos that you could throw on top of any dress that you have, but never jeans at Gala twice. Then we have a local restaurant, which is wonderful. Frank Brightson has gotten all kinds of acclaim. He's a wonderful chef. It's right in our neighborhood, a block from our store. And locals go there very casually, or they're dressed, but it's very welcoming. Food is wonderful. My top suggestion in my neighborhood. And then this would be an easy travel dress for dinner. And then a lot of ladies prefer their arms to be covered. So this is a pretty dinner dress here. It comes in several colors. And we've shown it with costume jewelry. It's a little bit easier to travel with costume jewelry rather than your real jewelry. Velvets are wonderful this time of the year. They're nice and warm, pretty, and velvet feels wonderful. And you can wear velvet through Mardi Gras weekend. Some people would dine in New Orleans before they go to a Mardi Gras ball, so they might have a 5 o'clock dinner. So they'd be all dressed up in the restaurant, ready for the ball. Of course, Commander's Palace is wonderful to visit. It's in the Garden District. It's accessible by our St. Charles Avenue streetcar, as our store is. The Chafalaya, which is a local fun restaurant. These are just some of the restaurants that I go to. And then one of my favorites is in my neighborhood. I'm on Hampson Street, and this one's on Maple Street. And when you order the protein, whether it's fish or meat, you get 3 vegetables with it. Beautiful. So those are some of my favorites. With the Mardi Gras balls, there are also other things that lead up to it, like luncheons for the Queen, King. They have a night out for the guys. And this has been very popular. While it's beaded, it doesn't have prongs to pick your clothes. We have them in black and silver, and you can fit your phone in it. And if you are wearing the opera-length kid gloves, you can fold them up in here, so it does accommodate everything. And also, the black would be very nice with black patent shoes and a suit also. It was just my dream since I was a little girl. I worked in retail. I worked in every store on Canal Street. I wanted to learn the layout of every store, all types of merchandise. And I had one bit of luck in that I worked at D.H. Holmes. It was primarily in the fabric department because not too many people knew how to sell fabric and how to read the patterns for customers. But they also had me on the flying squad, which meant that you were put in any department that they needed you in to give the other employees a break during lunch. So I was in candy, I was in men's, I was in all kinds of things. It taught me how to sell a lot of different types of clothes in an authoritative way as a 16-year-old. But it was just great fun. And each store had a different feeling, whether it was Gaucho's or Gus Meyer's or Krieger's or Maison Blanche or Holmes or even Krauss. They had a different feeling. So I got to meet some of the executives at a distance, and I learned all about that. In my senior year of college, I kind of wanted to branch out and do something different. So there was a little store on St. Charles Avenue that I walked into one day and asked the lady if I could come and do modeling classes for her clients. So we signed up. We had a little modeling school, and the girls are 14, 15, 16. So we taught them how to model and how to wear the clothes that she was selling. And we did fashion shows with using the girls, so they got runway experience. And so that's kind of how that started. And then the lady from Yazoo City, Mississippi, and a gentleman came in wanting to branch out and own businesses outside of Mississippi. He had grocery stores, convenience stores, all kinds of things. So he wanted to invest in this little boutique store. And then the lady decided she really wasn't interested in that. So he turned to me with the magic question: how much would it cost you to open your own store? Well, there I was 3 months out of LSU, majoring in fashion merchandising, didn't have a business plan. I told him $10,000. And he bankrolled me with $100 bills. And his name was Charlie Montgomery. And we were partners for 5 years in the store in U Boutique. And in 1974, he wanted to be purchased out of the store. In the meantime, we had also bought the building the store is in, so I had to buy him out of the building and the business. I decided that I wanted to manufacture my own line of clothing because I really built the store on exclusive little collections, but one by one, manufacturers changed or their deliveries were poor. So I decided I wanted to do a collection of my own. So Mr. Montgomery walked back in and bankrolled me into my factory in New York. I opened a factory in New York from 77 to 79. It was just a time I had to think about really what I was going to do. So I had made relationships with many subcontractors. In the factory, I didn't manufacture all the clothing for 400 stores. I would contract out. So I got in touch with the different contractors, and they made small collections for me, one by one, picked out the fabrics, and it just rolled along very nicely. And so that was how I merchandised the store. And then I wanted to do a fragrance, and so in doing the fragrance, I was advised by a marketing person that the name U Boutique would not carry the store, that it should be my name and that should be the name of the fragrance. So I changed the store from U Boutique to Yvonne Lafleur, New Orleans in the early 80s. And Yvonne Lafleur labels are on all the merchandise now. Occasionally I pull out some of my U Boutique labels and put them on a few special things, because U Boutique was my first friend in fashion here. So that's really how it started, and it's just evolved wonderfully. It's like having company every day with none of the trouble of inviting people. It's what I think a lot of people would need for traveling, for getting married, for work, just different categories, sportswear for sports events, accessories, beautiful lingerie, and of course the wedding dress or a salon piece, a wonderful ball gown. So when I changed the name of the store from U Boutique to my name, Yvonne Lafleur, I felt it was essential to incorporate New Orleans, because I think the store is part of one's memory when they come to New Orleans and shop. And so it was very special, and it was designed so that you could have the New Orleans and a very fancy logo. And it goes on our bags, our shopping bags.
Why did you pick that font?
We experimented with different things, even a freehand that I did. And so this is what they developed.
Gorgeous, and that's the violet flowers. Beautiful bags.
If you get invited to a bridal shower, remember our beautiful Irish linen handkerchiefs that are hand embroidered and hand drawn work. They're quite a collectible for the bride, and something that would be sincerely appreciated and very hard to find. Cashmere sweater is a wonderful gift for a lady. If you love me, keep me warm. This is from our wonderful knit collection, and I have it on in a dress form. It comes long, and it comes with a pant outfit. It's the ultimate ladies tuxedo. Very, very comfortable, wonderful for traveling, made to your measurements, any size, and proper length, everything. But our knit collection is just absolutely beautiful. Things you won't see anywhere else except at Yvonne Lafleur. And the color range is wonderful. This is our color wheel. So it's a great thing to match up maybe a special piece of jewelry you have. Well, fall season. All of these ball gowns need to go home with someone. Maybe it's you. This is one of the beautiful invitations for the social season this year. This is Iris. Iris is a female crew, and this is their gorgeous invitation, which has an animal theme. And the theme is They all ask for you at the soup. Isn't that beautiful? So I collect the invitations. I think that they're just little works of art. Often people come to New Orleans and see the floats and think that's all that, but there's so much more behind Mardi Gras. And there are organizations for all types of people, all types of involvement in the community. And it's just really a lot of fun. This particular organization is all female, and they have all male organizations. And then, of course, we have Rex and Comus. Those are our Mardi Gras day balls. And so there's a whole lot of gowns, and of course, the white long kid gloves are appropriate. And again, we alter them all free of charge. There are fun balls like Bacchus and Endymion and Orpheus, which are Mardi Gras weekend. And don't have the pageantry of some of the other balls. But ladies collect their ball gowns because they wear them year after year for the different events. Many people go to 5 or 6 balls in a season. So they might buy one new gown for the year and then just kind of invert their collection. For my knit collection, slightly off-white concept in our lace blouse. And this can be worn again as a blouse, tied at your waist, out. Great for entertaining. I think when you're entertaining at home, you want to be able to move around and move freely. And this would be very comfortable and look nice as a hostess look. Remember, this Sunday night, we are having the Oscars on the big screen at the Britannia Theater. And if you'd like, there's a costume contest, so you can put on your ball gown and make like you're going to the Oscars. But it's a wonderful way to view the Oscars. It's this Sunday evening at the Britannia Theater. You can buy your tickets online, so come to the Britannia, see you there this Sunday night for the Academy Awards. Or even the wedding. A lot of the weddings are black and white now, with the bridesmaids being in black. And this is beautiful together. It's our tailored shirt. Silk with her skirt. Very classic look. This is called drawn work and then embroidery. And the handkerchiefs are all beautifully made. This is a keepsake. It's a wonderful gift for a godmother, a grandmother, or whoever to give at a bridal shower and to have it maybe personalized with the date. Sometimes the girls do one for mom and one for mother-in-law as a little gift from the bride, but they're a beautiful bridal handkerchief. And I use my handkerchiefs, you know. But each one is rather special. They're just beautiful. And they can be made into a little cap for the baby, for the firstborn too. Lots of use with your handkerchief. We have a lot of fun with this. It gives the girls a chance to come try some on. And they have small ones, larger ones, and this one is great if you need a touch-up. You can kind of do it on hairline. And they're wonderful gifts. We gift wrap them beautifully. Consider the Parkview Hotel. It's right next to Audubon Park, right on the streetcar line, so you can walk to the store about a mile, or you can hop on the streetcar and get off at streetcar stop 299 to visit our store. And when you stay at the hotel, you can kind of walk around Audubon Park, which is beautiful. So you might consider that when coming to New Orleans, the Parkview Guest Hotel. Let's talk about gloves. This is an antique glove cupboard, so I maintain a nice inventory of gloves. This time of the year, people are coming in for the leather opera-length gloves. And opera-length is just a name for 16 button length. That's what these are called, 16 button length. 8 button length is below the elbow. 16 is your opera, which is kind of even with your bust. And these are made in Florence, Italy. And it's our beautiful leather collection. So you can wear them to the Mardi Gras balls. You can wear them with a formal. Some brides even wear the leather gloves. And we do the opera length gloves in a couple of different fabrications because the leather is very pricey. So we do them in the charmeuse, the silk, and they are the opera length, and they have the little buttons also. They're beautiful. We do these also in black. And we do the opera length in the jersey and also in a shiny satin. And if you want the gloves, the opera length gloves cut to 8-button length, we can do that also. This is one of my favorite scenes. It's a swamp scene that Colette Pope Hellner was known for. And so when I was growing up, I just used to visit her paintings. She used to show kind of in an alleyway on Bourbon Street. And her husband was Knut Hellner, and he is a very valuable collectible also. But this is one of my Colette Pope Hellners, and I have 2 others. These are in the rose tone, and they're just kind of swamp scenes. And I always think that this might be where I retire. And I love them with the sistrum and the moss and everything. They're just so moody and beautiful, very relaxing to look at. Often when I get photographed, they want to photograph these around me because to them it looks like Louisiana.